Hey guys, it's so nice to be recording a video with a beautiful, optimistic message. I feel like the last few weeks have been intensity on top of intensity on top of intensity. So it's really nice to look at the current transits and just see beautiful things happening, really nice, soft energy. Um, so this video is about the full moon on the 24th. The full moon will be in Capricorn. Now Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. And if you've been following me for a little while, you'll know that Saturn has been a key player this year. Oh, bit of frizziness there. He's been a key player this year. He has, Saturn is all about taking accountability. He is karma. He is pushing us into uncomfortable spots for us to change the path we're on and be more in alignment. He doesn't take emotions into consideration. He is goal orientated, and he will push you to work really, really hard. Now, this full moon, we kind of reach a breaking point with that. So this energy has been building since January on the new moon. Since then, we have been pushing ourselves to work hard to achieve our goals. Now, as we reach the full moon, that energy becomes its fullness, and we reach a breaking point where we're like, okay, I've done all that. Now I'm ready for some of my rewards. And I'm ready to feel the security that my hard work has given me. You know, so a full moon is when planets are when the sun and moon are in opposition to each other. So we've got the moon in Capricorn and we've got the sun in Cancer. The sun, so what we're trying to do is we're trying to find a balance between the two. So in the next few, I'd say weeks, it's all about you being able to put your boundaries in place in relation to your work, so you're not burning yourself out. So Cancer is all about comfort, security, our emotions. So you're trying to, how it can play out for everyone is different, but it usually, what I could imagine it being is not taking on as many work projects, or when friends say to meet up, just pacing yourself, not immediately jumping on all the plans, just making sure that you're emotionally steady. Now, this full moon makes a really lovely aspect to Jupiter. We call it an easy opposition. So it makes that full moon energy kind of feel softer and lighter, and you know, the full moon is all about letting things go. When it makes this easy opposition, the things we're letting go of are for greater benefit, they're for the greater good. There's a sense of self-expansion, there's a sense of going higher, feeling elated, feeling good. Now it gets juicy because Venus also has something to say around this full moon. So the full moon is kind of letting your hair down. The next couple of weeks is just about letting your hair down, feeling free, feeling good, enjoying yourself after Saturn's made you not enjoy yourself. But Venus, she is making aspects to Lilith, and she is also having an opposition to Pluto. Now, what that is saying to me is that sexual attraction. It is that bond. It is that connection. Like, if you're single, don't be surprised if you're feeling yourself magnetized to someone, feeling that the connection is deep and long lasting, and that you feel that you understand them on a deep soul level. But also on the other side of it, make sure that you are still seeing them properly. You know, it is a pleasant aspect with Neptune, so that deep soul bond will feel really, really real. But because it's Venus and Pluto, there is a little, you could fall short of becoming obsessed with the person, feeling like really passionate, but like they're the be all and end all. And I just want you to be aware of putting people on a pedestal. So if you're single, be aware of that. If you're with someone, this is a really nice time to, you know, spice up the love life. You will feel the attraction to them. You will feel like you are bonded, and you'll remember also the things that you really like about the person. And that will spice up your love life. You know, you'll feel that passion. But again, there is, you know, you'll feel that deep bond and connection, and that, oh, this is why I'm with this person. But also be careful of glossing over problems. They shouldn't be coming up around this time, but it depends on what's going on in the rest of your chart. So if you are having those problems, just make sure you're not glossing over them, because there's an opportunity here to understand the person on a deep soul level. So if you are glossing over a problem, actually take the chance to speak to them. You know, Mercury will still be in conjunction to the North Node. So any conversations you have around this time will only lift you guys higher and make you guys more in alignment with each other. And it will ensure that that bond just becomes bolder and stronger and more beautiful. So yeah, we also have Neptune will go retrograde a couple of days after the full moon. So that kind of heightens that deep connection, ethereal energy. And there was one more thing I wanted to talk about, and I completely forgot what it is. Let me look at my chart. Oh yeah, Mercury has gone direct. So it goes direct on the 22nd. So during the eclipse, we call eclipse game changers. So the last month or so has been a time of new realizations, new ideas, new information coming to you, and it changing you. Now it was in Gemini and Sagittarius, which is all to do with the mind, changing your mindset, changing how you function. And decisions like to be made during eclipse season. However, you had to halt it because of uncertainty during Mercury retrograde. Now that energy is finally clearing. Mercury goes direct on the 22nd, and then I'd still wait till it was out of its shadow period, especially with Neptune retrograde. But yeah, just having a little bit more clarity on your situation, and that will go up until the 6th of July. So by the 6th of July, you will feel all good and all set to go, and hopefully in a really nice balance between your home life, your emotions, and your work life, and what you want to achieve, what goals you want to achieve. All right, thank you guys.